Look at this big boy. That's a big boy right there. Wow. I want to just grab him. So what I'm doing right now is kind of like a deload slash experimentation period. Starting to get like elbow pains, right? And like middle finger pains from projecting so much, you know? I projected that V6 that I created for myself 4 months ago, and I climbed the one side, and on the grasper board you can flip a problem because the board is symmetrical like a mirror. So I was projecting the other side too, which is a little bit harder because I have to pull my left arm a lot more. And my left hand, left middle finger, ring finger, and elbow are just starting to destroy me, you know? It's starting to really hurt. So I'm gonna stop that for a while, then get back to it later. But right now, I've been thinking about new training methods, or new training modalities rather. And I'm looking for 15-second max holds on these hangboards. One thing I've found is that I don't think, at least so far, I don't know, I don't think that the weighted 20mm hangs have carried over to hanging on the micro crimps. So I think I've either got to train one or the other or both, So right now, I just did 15 seconds on the 14, still kind of warming up. I'm gonna go ahead and try 15 seconds on the 12, which I should be able to do. I've done in the past, I think up to, I think it was nearly 30 seconds on 1 centimeter, which is 10 millimeters. So we'll see if I can do that again. I don't think I can though, guys. I don't think the weighted 20mm hangs really carry over to the micro crimps, Even though I'm still doing the 4mm freaking knees over toes rows, I don't think it's the same. I think grip is so specific, But we'll see. That actually felt easier than the 14mm, so I guess I'm still kind of warming up. Chill for a bit and try 10. That was 12mm. 10 will be next. Pretty sure I've got it. So the reason why I'm going for a 15-second max hang here is I want to find, I feel like it's probably going to be at the 1 centimeter or 10mm hold. I want to work in that range that Coach Sommer from Gymnastics Bodies recommends to work in for all the static exercises gymnasts do, okay? His whole theory and the way he's trained his athletes, dozens and dozens of Olympians, is whatever static hold you can do for just shy of 15 seconds, that's when he should work on. And he recommends like static state training cycles, which is 8 to 12 weeks, doing pretty much the same routine 2 to 3 times a week the entire time through, okay? So let's say I get, 12 seconds on the 1 centimeter, okay? That's like my max hang. I'm gonna cut that in half, which is 6 seconds. I'm gonna do that for a total time under tension of 60 seconds with about 1 minute rest between. So that would be 6 seconds times 10 sets of 6 seconds, 1 minute rest between, okay? I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be really hard at first, is the point. Okay, I'm overloading myself, barely able to do that. Maybe I'll fail at first, but I will continue to try that same workout over and over and over a period of 8 to 12 weeks. So I'll get to the point where I'm able to do it, but it's really freaking difficult. And then I'll get to the point where I'm able to do it, and it's like moderately difficult. And then at the end of that 8 to 12 week cycle, I'll get to the point where I'm, experiencing underload, where the workout actually feels pretty easy. Okay, and that's when I'm gonna go ahead and progress to the next stage, which should be like the 8mm. Okay, taking that 2mm drop down. So that's my idea. I've only been able to hang from the 6mm over here. Can't really see it in the dark. Beep, beep, beep. No, it's too dark, but it's on this other side here. I've only been able to hang from that, I think twice in the past, and it was like very brief, like maybe 2-3 seconds hold, okay? And it's not been consistent. And like I was saying earlier, the 20mm weighted pull-ups and hangs are not carrying over this at all. Okay, so again, I think grip is too specific, and I want to get better at tiny holds, okay? Because that's going to be what I'm going to find on these hard-ass climbs, you know what I mean? For instance, there's a climb at Moss Rock Preserve where I've got to hang on to basically something around, 6 to 8mm, and then do a frickin' dyno to like a shelf that's maybe, 3.5 feet to 4 feet above those holds. And the feet aren't great either, you know what I mean? So I need to get really, really, really good at holding on to and hopefully even pulling up from tiny holds like this if I want to push the grade. And that's only a V8 climb, you know what I mean? Which is, what was that in the European grade? Let me think. 7B. Okay. So, that's supposedly only like one grade above the climb that I said locally, Mantis style, which is a V7, but to me it feels like a huge leap, you know what I mean? So I think training myself to do pull-ups on the tiny holds could potentially be better than training to do pull-ups on the 20mm hold, which is starting to feel like a jug to me. It's so easy now. But I don't know, we'll see if my theory is correct or not, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try the 10mm now. Whew, yeah, that was pretty tough. I already know I'm not gonna be able to do the 8mm for that long, but we're gonna try anyway. I'm taking a good long rest. Whew, but I got a feeling that I'll probably be working in that 10mm range for my first 8 to 12 week training cycle. What I'll do, since maybe I could have held on for like 2 more seconds there. I don't know. Hard to say. That felt like maybe 9 out of 10 effort to get 15 seconds. So what I'll probably do is say 16 seconds is around my max right now. Cut that in half to 8 seconds, and I'll do 8 sets of 8. Okay. Forgot my timer is still on, but yeah, that's gonna be the plan. I think I'm gonna take a long rest, maybe walk around a little bit to stay warm, and then try the 8mm. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be enough. Alright, so I went back to watch that video, and that was almost exactly a 5-second hold on the 8mm. Now I've done 8 seconds in the past, but that was when I was actually pulling on these pretty frequently. Okay, so let's do some math. That's got to be like 40%, give or take, decrease in strength / endurance on those. So although I've been doing those 20mm weighted hangs, I've actually gotten weaker on the freaking micro crimps. Again, guys, I think the freaking grip strength is that specific. Now, obviously, if I'm going to do some climbs that have holds that are around 20 millimeters, I'm probably going to get better, training for that climb specifically if I'm pulling on 20 millimeters with weight. But I don't have any climbs like that. Climbs I'm interested in are the climbs with tiny fucking holds. So I'm gonna start training these again, guys. I think I'm gonna drop those 20 millimeter weighted pull-ups. Even though they are cool, they are impressive, and they're fun. I think this shit is gonna be way more useful. So anyway, 5 seconds is clearly not enough. As I was saying earlier, I want to cut that in half and do whatever that half time is for sets with about 1 minute rest between, for a total time retention of 60 seconds. So if I was to cut 5.5, it's like 2.5 seconds. It's like friggin', what is that, 20 something sets. So there's no way I'm gonna do that, right? That's insane. That's a big ask. Yeah, I've definitely gotten weaker at these. Kind of annoying, but I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna use that static state training style from Coach Sommer, the American Olympic team coach for gymnastics. Okay, at least he was in the past. So I think 1 centimeter. Maybe show it better from this way. The 1 centimeter is gonna be the one that I use. That's about, for me, a third of a pad, maybe a quarter of a pad, something like that. Was able to hang on to that for 15 seconds. Was a big ask, but I did it. So I think 8 sets of 8 seconds is what I'm gonna do, probably I don't know, 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how tired I feel. If I need more rest, I'll take more rest days or something, but at least 2 times a week for 8 to 12 weeks will be the training style. Then once I'm done, once that feels easy, I'm just gonna do another max hang test, and we'll see what's up, man. We'll see if I can get better at that 8 millimeters. I don't know. I've got a feeling maybe I'll need to be able to hold on to the 10 millimeters for 30 seconds before I move on to work on that 8, for sets of whatever it is for 60 seconds time under tension. And then eventually, man, I'm gonna work through. We're gonna go to the other side. Okay, this hangboard rig, work on the 6 millimeters, and then maybe I'll even work all the way to that 4 millimeters. Okay, shout out once again. So you can barely see it now. I think it's probably washed off. Yeah, it's washed off. White Oak Climbing made these holds. And the dude from White Oak Climbing, I forget his name right now, was nice enough to make custom for me the 4 millimeter holds. So I feel like I need to get strong enough to use them. Otherwise, it was a waste of that guy's time. So let's get it, guys. That's the plan. That, and I'll probably keep doing the pinch block lifts. I trained that last night to get like a feel what my 15-second max was, and it was around 27.5 pounds plus the 3 pounds of the equipment weighs, so like 30.5 pounds or whatever. So that's what I'm going to use for those. Again, 8 sets of 8. Probably do that along with this, but this is what I'm going to focus on because I want to do the freaking climbs that require that crazy crimping strength, okay? And I think for pull-ups, I'm just going to do regular fucking pull-ups, just a lot of them. And bring me work toward one arm pull-up again, I don't know, but probably chill on it. Just focus on climbing hard and pulling on these more often. It's going to be kind of my training plan moving forward. Anyway, peace out. Keep freaking crushing. Take it easy.